very good afternoon to you from Stamford Bridge for one of the truly big matches of the season. Chelsea at home to our visitors Everton. Before we kick off, I'll just take you through both sides. For Everton, number 1's Neville Southall, 2's Gary Stevens, 3 is Paul Power, 4 Kevin Ratcliffe, 5 is David Watson, 6 Peter Reid, 7's Trevor Stephen, 8 Adrian Heath, 9's Wayne Clark, 10's Alan Harper, and number 11's Kevin Sheedy. And the Everton substitute is Neil Poynton. For Chelsea in goal, number 1 is Tony Godden, 2 Steve Clark, 3 is Keith Dublin, 4 Colin Pates, and 5 is Joe McLaughlin. 6 is Darren Wood, 7 Pat Nevin, 8 is Mike Hazard, 9's Gordon Dury, and welcome back number 10 for Kerry Dixon. 11 for Chelsea's Keith Jones, and the substitute today is the little pocket battleship Colin West. And of course both teams going into this game with much to prove, but Everton certainly will be chomping at the bit. They're in second place in the First Division going into this match, and should they manage to walk away with 3 points today, they will go top above Liverpool. Chelsea, for their part, since Christmas, have got just about the best form in the First Division, and certainly they'll be wanting to keep that momentum going. So plenty to look forward to this afternoon. Chelsea in their traditional all-blue strip, defending the goal away to our rights, and Everton in the all-yellow strip. And we're away. Pitch going to be very, very tricky for both these defences. Very, very greasy, very heavy rain before the kick-off. And both goal mouths very well sanded. So quite possibly a day where it won't be good football that's going to win the game, but who makes fewer mistakes. There's Mickey Hazard. And Joe McLaughlin sending it back to Tony Godden. And of course for Everton today, they have welcomed back for Kevin Sheedy wearing number 11 for them, who's been absent for much of the season. There's a free kick for Chelsea on the edge of the penalty area. Gordon Dury fouled. Everton pulling everyone back into the wall. All 11 Everton players in their own area now. And Chelsea, of course, with Kerry Dixon recalled up front. Dixon going up, and just over that bar. And certainly Kerry Dixon, who's not been a regular for a few weeks down at the bridge, is obviously going to have something to prove this afternoon. Came on recently as a late substitute against West Ham and looked very, very sharp indeed. Keith Dublin, plenty of time to get it back to Godden. Rain still teeming down. And the Everton left side of utility player, Powell with a throw. Finding Reid, nice touch from him. So well picked up by Pates. Mickey Hazard getting himself in a bit of a tangle. Good challenges coming in from Everton. Stephen finding Gary Stevens. Trevor Stevens again. Going round Keith Jones, getting to the dead ball line, cross in, and good defensive play by number 4 Colin Pates, putting it away for a corner to Everton. First opportunity of the match for Everton then. Just 2 minutes gone. Opportunity for Stevens, cross in, and away by Colin Pates. Everton breaking again. And Kevin Sheedy getting on his left foot, setting himself up the cross, in it goes. And a slice clearance coming in from Steve Clark. So, second corner of the match for Everton. Sheedy lining it up. Near post and away by Dixon. That's number 10, Harper letting fly there, but wide of the mark. Well, this really isn't the ideal day to be standing on the open terraces here at the bridge. And it's the sort of rain where you don't think it's raining too badly, but you get drenched in double the quick time. And Paul Power, plenty of time back to Neville Southall. And the popular view is that Neville Southall is playing out of his skin these days. And is one of the main reasons why Everton are up there at the top again. There's Gary Stevens looking for Clark, and Big Joe McLaughlin coming to meet it well. Good turn by Jury to Dublin. Oops, slice clearance by Dublin. Cleared up by Jones. And Dixon caught marginally offside. Everton back line. Very, very fast. Four back players Everton have. And Adrian Heath almost getting on the blind side of Colin Pates. But runs through harmlessly for a goal kick to Chelsea. Well, at this stage of the season, perhaps Chelsea can forget about their relegation worries, or more importantly, the playoff worries that seem to be existing around about the Christmas time, and a real opportunity for them to make further impact on climbing their way up the table. Form since Christmas has been quite exceptional. Here's Gary Stevens for Everton, looking for Clark. Ball running through to Steve Clark, though. Well met by Radcliffe to Sheedy. Good control by Steve Clark. And again. So infringement spotted by the ref, and it's a free kick awarded to Everton. These days, Everton, very, very fine side indeed, dispelling all myths that there is only two teams on Liverpool. There's an opportunity, and that's Adrian Heath. Couldn't quite get on top of it. But that was a real open chance there for Adrian Heath, and perhaps he should have done better. Yes, as I was saying, dispelling all myths that there is only two teams on Liverpool, Liverpool first team and Liverpool reserves. And they really are up there, consistently challenging every season now. McLaughlin up and away. Nevin helping it on. And McLaughlin safely back to Tony Godden. Well up by Keith Jones, and Dave Watson solidly back to Neville Southall in the Everton goal. Downward, Dixon up, and away by Radcliffe. Downward, so well picked out by Power. What a great player he's been over the years. Pretty well ever present this season in this Everton first team. After many years, of course, at Manchester City. Well headed on there by Clark. That's a throw to Chelsea. Dublin defending well. Now Dixon sweeping it out wide. Beautiful ball to Nevin. Nevin on the charge, looking for Dixon, but well cut out by Ratcliffe. Finding Sheedy. And well kept in by McLaughlin, finding Mickey Hazard. Chip over the top. And Dixon leaping like a salmon to head that back to Darren Wood, but offside spotted by the linesman. What a brilliant ball that was from Kerry Dixon. Not everyone's idea, of course, is of the ideal footballer on the ground, but how many players can do a 30-40 yard pass like that? Pates, and good defensive play by Colin Pates. And so far, with just the 9 minutes gone, both sides holding their own very well. Mickey Hazard. It's Dublin. Inside to Wood. Good play by Wood to McLaughlin. And here's Gordon Jury. Now will he have a run at them? Trevor Stephen back, but Jury's still got it. Can he get his cross in? He can. Deep one. Dixon lay it back. Darren Wood setting himself up. And a brilliant save by Neville Southall, pushing it around the post. So what a beautiful move that was from Chelsea. Side to side, backwards, back across the side again, then up to Jury, and beautiful cross lay back by Dixon. And Darren Wood's shot just pushed around the post by Southall. Excellent play. Here's Pat Nevin with the corner. Short one. Hazard setting himself up. Still with Nevin. Going around Peter Reid. Still with Nevin. Shots and just wide of the mark. This is good stuff by Chelsea. Well, one does get the impression there's plenty of football in this Chelsea side these days. Very good combination of attacking players and good, genuine footballers out there. There's a bad bounce there. It's Wayne Clark. Out to Sheedy. And a poor cross by his standards. Easily picked up by God. Ratcliffe with the header. And bad cross there from Stephen. Dublin doing well, finding Hazard. Now here's Dixon on the charge. Ratcliffe over to cover, but Dixon still got it. Laid back for Dublin, cross in and away. Still with Dublin to Jones. To Mickey Hazard. Shots and wide of the mark. Well, this really is very, very good football from Chelsea. They're very, very penetrating in these front moves, but they seem to be under full control as they move forward, waiting until they see a clear opening before they attempt the shot. Stephen up well. And Colin Pates, plenty of time again. Back to Godden. Jury up, beaten by Ratcliffe to Sheedy. There's a good ball for the middle. Adrian Heath chasing. Away by McLaughlin, but Heath has still got it. Trying to get his cross in, but he's still got it. And Sheedy speculative cross, but high over the bar. Nevin finding Jury. It's Jones. Here's Peter Reid. Back to Ratcliffe. To Harper. Dixon up well to Nevin. Nice touch from Nevin, but unable to find a teammate. Dixon up well, but Sheedy back for Everton. Away by Pates to Jury. Plenty of time for Watson to pick out Trevor Stephen. And clearance by Dublin. Pates up well. And Peter Reid changed his mind at the last moment there. And Gordon Jury none too happy with that decision by the linesman. Very, very slightly offside. Away by McLaughlin. Here's Sheedy. Getting himself in a tangle. Picked up by Hazard. So easily picked out by Power. Gary Stevens to Dave Watson. And Everton getting himself in a bit of a muddle at the back there, but never any danger. Stephen. That's Keith Dublin clattering into his heels. And the referee quite rightly giving him the free kick. It's a good cross in. McLaughlin out. Clearance coming in by Hazard. Jury giving chase. Gary Stevens. Well up by McLaughlin. And little Adrian Heath using his elbows. Free kick to the Blues. Mickey Hazard has been used to having plenty of space over recent weeks, but got some real quality midfield players up against him today. Nice touch from Woods to Steve Clark. Cross in. Oh, and what a good clearance that was from Alan Harper. Oh, and Steve Clark trying to hook it in there. Neville Southall wasn't expecting a shot there. Up by Pates. Nice play by Peter Reid. It's Trevor Stephen. There's Dave Watson once again, safely back to Neville Southall. And on this greasy, muddy surface, it's not a day to take chances at the back line. So not surprisingly, when danger looms, it goes straight back to the goalkeeper. That's Colin Pates going over the top of Wayne Clark. And free kick given to Everton. I wonder if Sheedy's going to line one up. Lets one fly, but straight into the wall. And this is not the weather to get one in the midriff. Bit chilly out there as well. I think it was Darren Wood putting on a brave face at the moment. No doubt when he's out of camera shot here, we'll hear a little scream. And free kick to Chelsea this time. end-to-end stuff, this, from the two goalies. Dixon in space, and Southall just waited his time. And very, very difficult to determine whether the ball's going to come through or stick in this mud. And Keith Jones doing well to hold off Peter Reid there. Jones again to Wood. And Pate's getting himself in a tangle there. Here's Keith Jones, bringing it away for Chelsea. And Dixon just went half a yard too quickly. Just a split second too quick with that run. But perhaps not the day to be playing offside. Both Gordon Jury and Kerry Dixon very, very fast forwards. Of course, Ratcliffe Everton's no slouch either. Good play by Steve Clark, finding Mickey Hazard. And a long one from Hazard. And well cut out by Gary Stevens. But what a beautiful pass that was from Hazard. And away by McLaughlin. And as far as Gary Stevens. Clark up, beaten by McLaughlin. And Clark winning it the second time. Away by Watson, only as far as Hazard. Nice layoff there from Dixon. Darren Wood a little bit too slow. Here's Harper to Clark. Harper again. Good football this from Everton. Peter Reid. Looking for Clark, but McLaughlin's got the measure of him this time. And good play there from Joe McLaughlin. And Dixon this time, referee spotting being fouled by Ratcliffe. So a free kick to the Blues. Dixon going up for it. Well collected by Southall, who loses it. That was a hell of a jump there from Dixon. Now break on here for Everton. Adrian Heath on his way. Chased by three Chelsea players. Colin Pate's coming over. Heath trying to turn. Pate's not giving him a yard. Eventually does turn. Finds Reid. Back to Heath. Oh, beautiful turn there from Heath. And eventually good defensive play by Mickey Hazard, giving away the corner. So delightful play there from Adrian Heath. Holding the ball up well until support arrived. Alan Harper with the corner for Everton. Oh, and that's number one. And it looks very much to me like an own goal from Joe McLaughlin. Real confusion in that Chelsea defence. And I think that was Joe McLaughlin's side footing that wide of Tony Gooden. So 23 minutes gone. Chelsea 0, Everton 1. What an unfortunate goal that was. So a good cheer coming in from the Everton fans. Supporting their team away to our left. Here's Pat Nevin for Chelsea. Leaving it to Hazard. And easily cut out there by Ratcliffe. Stephen, outside to Stevens. Wayne Clark laying it back, but only as far as Keith Jones. Mickey Hazard doing well. And surface beating Keith Jones there. And that was important ball for McLaughlin to win. Very difficult to get that back to Godden. Steve Clark bringing it away for Chelsea. And Everton closing Chelsea down very well in midfield now. Peter Reid for Everton. And Gary Stevens back to Southall. Plates up well, finding Jury. There's Ratcliffe for Everton to Dave Watson. And Peter Reid for Everton bring it away. Outside to Adrian Heath, early cross in. Sheedy at the far post, laying it back, but away by Darren Wood. Still with Everton. Hazard with a clearance. Now Jury charging his way through. And Dave Watson using his elbows a little bit too enthusiastically there. Referee spotting the infringement. And gives the free kick to Chelsea. Hazard lining one up. Into the wall. Danger still there. Chance for Power to clear, but ball runs away for a throw. Nevin's first touch deserting him. And it's a throw to Everton. Dublin, good solid header. Darren Woods. Throw to Chelsea. Nice touch from Darren Wood. Dixon, return. And very good play there from Kevin Sheedy coming back to help out. Nice lay off there from Adrian Heath to Trevor Stephen. Reid inside the fullback. Gary Stevens, good attacking run this. Good cross. And Heath just unable to get on the end of it. But beautiful move there from Everton. Here's Nevin for Chelsea. To cut out by Power. Good play by Hazard. Whoops. Didn't go to the intended player, I'm sure. And the referee spotting the infringement and giving a free kick to Everton. Here's Dixon for Chelsea. Jury. Peter Reid against Keith Jones. Reid's got a couple of yard starts, and he gets it easily back to Southall. Is Hazard. To Nevin. And nicked off him by Trevor Stephen. Early ball there from Reid. Here's Adrian Heath. Good, tenacious little player he is. Forward by Watson. And good classy play there from Steve Clark for Chelsea. Away by Dave Watson. Power up the middle, but Adrian Heath wandering into an offside position. Hazard picking out Dublin. And good touch from Dublin, finding Pates. Away by Watson. Harper helping it on. And Steve Clark safely back to Godden in the Chelsea goal. Ratcliffe will up. And Dixon helping it on. And away. Oh, a beautiful touch from Dixon, but well read there by Paul Power. Years of experience coming to good use there. Jones winning. Away by Dublin. Dixon up. And the ball breaks for Hazard. First time ball a little bit too quickly because Jury was offside. That acknowledges the fact to Hazard. And McLaughlin pushing Wayne Clark. And here's Ratcliffe with the free kick for Everton. And Wood hooking it clear for Chelsea. Peter Reid for Everton. To Gary Stevens. Heath up. Oh, Watson on his way. And Godden down well, but slack covering coming in from Chelsea. Very good late run there from Dave Watson. Dixon up, nodding on well to Jury. Jury, the ball beating him. Here's Trevor Stephen. Pates coming to meet well. Oh, and Hazard trying to thread his way through, but too many players. Oh, what a beautiful ball that was from Sheedy, but Adrian Heath offside. So Colin Pates for the free kick, back from injury this week at the expense of Steve Wicks. And Watson thumping that one clear. Pates up well, but Sheedy on the break. There's Wayne Clark. Well read by Pates. Mickey Hazard finding Pat Nevin. And Kerry Dixon just going a bit too early again. Wayne can't give in chase, but out it goes for a throw. Interesting to note, Everton throwing plenty of men forward, making sure this is an attack for them. And the ball failing to come in. Well, this is really odd. There's more Everton support players there than there is Chelsea players looking for this throw. And eventually it's cleared. Jury. Ball breaks to Jury again. Inside to Wood. To Pat Nevin. To Hazard. And Hazard beaten. Back it comes again to Hazard. Out to Dublin. To Wood. Chip in. Oh, and Hazard almost chesting that down, but Southall picks it up. And the danger averted. Power up the middle, away by McLaughlin. Nicely off by Wood. Here's Dixon. Good chest layoff there by Jury. And Darren Wood's geography going slightly miss as he belts it out for a throw to Everton. And at this stage, this Everton defence is looking a very, very tough nut to crack. Playing it very, very tight. So there's 36 minutes gone. Chelsea 0, Everton 1. Goal scorer, we believe, Joe McLaughlin. Here's Gary Stevens. Away by Jones. Here's Hazard for Chelsea. Looking up, looking at Dixon. So well corrected by Southall. Away by Pates. Touch there from Nevin, just flicking it over Peter Reid's head as he came for it. And now Hazard sweeping it out wide to Steve Clark for Chelsea. There's Steve Clark working his way up the line. Oh, and Hazard tried to sell a dummy there to Peter Reid, but Reid was having none of it. Hazard. And good covering coming in from Everton. Kevin Sheedy back again for Everton. Watson. Chase on here. Away by McLaughlin, but only as far as Stephen. Oh, a nice touch there from Hazard. And very nice touch there from Pat Nevin. Pat Nevin again. And cut out by Gary Stevens. Wayne Clark to Peter Reid, to Gary Stevens. And Gary Stevens, plenty of time to clear. Ball breaking clear, but only came as far as Neville Southall. Pat Nevin lurking near. Away by McLaughlin to Clark. Now Kerry Dixon on charge, but ball runs out for a throw. Well met by Dublin. Here's Trevor Stephen. Well cut out by Pates. Good defensive play. Reid to Watson. Up and under. And Pates with the clearance. Watson again once more. Up in the air. Dublin with the clearance. And beautiful touch from Hazard back to Tony Gordon. Dixon up well. Nice layoff from Jones finding Hazard. Big Joe McLaughlin. Poor pass. Poor power for Everton. Back to Southall. Well away by Pates. And Paul Parr just a yard start on Jury. So as the match moves into the last 5 minutes of this first half, Everton looking very comfortable. And Dublin with a little option there, but to block that away for a throw. Good turn by Hazard. Beautiful play by him. To Nevin. And away by Gary Stevens. But kept in by Hazard. There's a bit of a poor pass from Hazard. Selling downward somewhat short. It's Keith Jones. Dublin on the overlap. He's got it. Cross in. And away by Watson for a corner kick. Good support play there from Keith Dublin. So Patnam with a corner kick. And away by Ratcliffe. Bad one. And Power making the clearance complete. And Pates towering above Heath as he went for that. Dixon, layoff. So nobody there to pick it up. McLaughlin winning that header. Steve Clark up his line. But this is where Everton are winning. They seem to be supporting their players a little bit better than Chelsea at this point. Ratcliffe for the free kick. Watson up. And Watson knocking McLaughlin out of the way. And a free kick given to Chelsea. Adrian Heath none too happy with that decision. Shouted quite loud at the referee, which the referee blew his whistle extra loud back in retaliation. Away by Harper. Ratcliffe with the headed clearance. Jury quickly taken to Dixon. And now it's Gary Stevens bringing it away. To Peter Reid. Beautiful layoff by Heath. Trevor Stevens. There's a break on here. Tony Gordon coming out of his goal. And a good clearance from him. And right on the stroke of 45 minutes. The referee blows his whistle. And as the teams troop in, at the end of a very muddy, rainy, miserable first half with some excellent football though. Chelsea trailing by this 1-0 nil. Goal scorer, unfortunately for them, own goal from Joe McLaughlin. We'll be back with you shortly for the second half. Good welcome back to what should be the beginning of the second half. Two teams have been out for some time, and the referee and linesman having a little saunter out now, and they're ready to go. So at the end of 45 minutes, Everton in pole position, and at this point, top of the First Division. So I wonder if Chelsea can do anything about this. They certainly strung some superb moves together in the first half. And not the two sides look much more direct. So we shall see. Everton very, very tough to break down. Away we go. Dixon up. Bump coming in from Watson. Colin Pates. Good challenges coming from all the Everton players all over the pitch. Dublin with a throw. Hazard laying off well to McLaughlin, to Clark. Pat Nevin for Chelsea. Sheedy well back, but Nevin's got the measure of him. Cross in. And hacked away. McLaughlin forward. Nevin trying to get through. Still with Nevin. And clearance coming in from Watson. Very unlucky there from Chelsea. Here's Peter Reid for Everton. Oh, that was a dangerous one cut out by Jury. So Chelsea beginning the second half as if they mean business. Dixon up. To Jones. And linesman spotting Pat Nevin in an offside position again. Throw to Everton. Gary Stevens to take it. And Godden being forced to play that one. And Radcliffe comfortably back to Neville Southall. Kicking there, but here's Kevin Sheedy. A bad one from him. Mickey Hazard putting it over the top. And here's Dixon against Kevin Ratcliffe, and what a fast player he is. Recovered his ground superbly well. Well, number 4, Kevin Ratcliffe, is one of the very few players who will outstrip Harry Dixon on a chase for the middle. Here's Nevin. Good challenges coming in from Everton players there, though. Giving him very, very little time to dwell on it. Beautiful pass by Hazard. Here's Jury for Chelsea. Attacking his players. And winning the throw. Dixon up. Laying off to Jury. Jury getting to the dead ball line, cross in, and away by Dave Watson. There's Hazard for Chelsea. Away by Watson. And Sheedy picking out Adrian Heath. One for the middle to chase. Away by Dublin. Power up well there, supporting. And Keith Dublin just touching it back to Tony Godden. Nicely off by Wayne Clark to Sheedy. And the ball skidding away for a goal kick to Chelsea. And of course, with this Everton side, the longer this match goes on, the harder it is going to be to get a goal back against them. They're just going to play it tighter and tighter. Good layoff there from Darren Wood. And Ratcliffe once again beating Dixon to it. Pates slipping. And Adrian Heath challenging well. And it's a throw to Chelsea. Once again, look at these Everton players taking up attacking positions from the throw. Good layoff there from Darren Wood. Dixon sweeping it out long-led to Nevin. Steve Clark on the overlap. Early cross in and away by Ratcliffe. To Peter Reid. Here's Wayne Clark. Beautiful play this from Everton. Everton on the break now with Reid. Paul Power on the overlap this time. Dead ball line. Beautiful for ball. It's a bit too far for Clark. And Keith Dublin deciding he's going to put that one away for a throw, and no messing. Gary Stevens with the long throw for Everton. Away by McLaughlin. And Watson happy to put that one away. Now a Jury charging through. Everton bring it away again. Nice little neat triangles they're playing. Peter Reid up the line looking for Heath. And Tony Godden waits for the ball to run through to him in his area. And off we go with the clearance. Nice touch from Dixon. Nevin trying to find Darren Wood. And Wood just keeping it in. It's Jones. Cross in to Nevin. Oh, very, very good tight play there from Chelsea. Peter Reid putting it away for a corner. Buzz of anticipation goes around the bridge as Mickey Hazard comes over to take the corner kick. McLaughlin up, but just over that crossbar. Away by Pates to Hazard. Oh, and easy picked up by Harper. Harper running through the middle now. It's 3 against 2. And McLaughlin doing very well to keep that one in for Chelsea. And Everton was certainly breaking in great strength there. Dixon well up again. Sheedy away. Ooh, that was a bad challenge there from McLaughlin. And he went in with his feet very high against Alan Harper, who is experiencing a rather discomfort around his navel region, I would think. But McLaughlin's not that sort of player. It's a bad one, but nothing malicious in it. And it looked worse than it was. Harper's up already. Ooh, that must have looked a little bit dodgy. Alan Harper going for that one with Big Joe McLaughlin chasing straight on towards him. And the ball breaks for Tony Godden in the Chelsea goal. Quickly taken, Dixon up. And on to Jury. And Jury claiming he was held off by Stevens. So the referee having none of it. Here's Peter Reid for Everton, making a room up the right. There's Trevor Steven. Two waiting in the middle. Sheedy. He tried to side foot that in. And boos ringing up around the bridge here. Tony Godden absolutely furious with the referee, claiming that offside should have been awarded. And Ratcliffe winning this time. Darren Wood doing well against Sheedy. And Steve Clark lays it back to McLaughlin. To Pates. Looking for Jury, but easily cut out. Oh, and Watson get himself in a real mess there. Here's Hazard. And Hazard being beaten by number 10 Harper. Here's Wayne Clark. And this time offside given to the jeers of the Chelsea faithful. Here's Mickey Hazard. And Gary Stevens with plenty of time. Wayne Clark backing into Joe McLaughlin. Free kick to Chelsea. And Steve Clark been forced into playing that earlier than he would have liked. And a difficult one for Godden to stop. Jury up. It's Radcliffe again. Good sweeper he is. Read it perfectly. Well, the crowd cheering for Colin West, who is the substitute today, but some very, very formidable opposition here in Everton. And one feels that maybe experience is more useful to have out in the park today. And once again, Everton stacking the midfield. It's Wayne Clark. And McLaughlin chesting it down for throw. Ratcliffe. High one forward. Clark chasing. Sheedy's cross in. Away by Pates. And as far as Reid to Stevens. Trevor Steven wrestled to the floor there by Keith Dublin. Keith trying to turn. Back heel. And good play there from Keith Jones. Confidently back to his goalkeeper. It's Gordon Jury. Inside to Pates. Also a nice ball for Jury to chase. And a good clearance from Gary Stevens. Dublin. And Dave Watson, plenty of time to clear. Here's Darren Wood. Good challenging coming in there from Chelsea. Mickey Hazard to Pat Nevin. A whole wall of yellow shirts facing him though. Here's Hazard. Chip in. And once again away by Watson. Now Everton on the break with Peter Reid. Short to Heath, good turn from him. Harper trying to dummy in, but not in these conditions. Pat Nevin for Chelsea. To Jones. To Mickey Hazard. Early cross in, deep one. Oh, Dixon getting to it. Nevin up. And well recovered by Keith Jones. Keith Dublin to Hazard. So just brilliant challenging all over the park from Everton. Not giving Chelsea a second to settle. Here's Hazard for Chelsea. Picking out Pat Nevin. Can he turn? He can. Now this time cross being cleared by that man, Mr. Pendable, Ratcliffe. Hazard again. Chelsea still pressing. Pat Nevin, cross in, and Gary Stevens putting it away for a corner. Good spell this from Chelsea. And Everton so far looking very, very solid. Nevin with a corner. Away by Reid. Nevin again, cross in. And nobody there. So good spell of pressure this from Chelsea. Ball won by McLaughlin. Is Reid. Thank you, referee. This is Mr. Hazard. Now it's Pat Nevin. Trying to go the whole way. Got his cross in, but over the top. Yeah, it's a goal kick, which Neville Southall will take. A very interesting match this is. Chelsea appearing to be coming back into this. And one gets the feeling Everton are ready to spring back into a counter-attack any moment and snatch away the second goal of the match. But at this point it's 64 minutes gone and Everton are leading by this 1-0 margin and looking pretty good value for that. Away by Woods. And Dublin away second time. It's still with Everton. It's Trevor Stephen. Going round Dublin, cross in. Here's Heath. Good turn from him. And Pat Nevin back well for Chelsea. To Mickey Hazard. Picking out Durywell. To Jones. To Steve Clark. And Adrian Heath clipping Keith Jones, and Keith Jones bites the dust. Free kick to Chelsea, which Jones will take. Joe McLaughlin moving up for this one. Oh, and Dixon almost turning onto it, but ricocheted away from him. Well, under conditions, very, very good turnout this afternoon, 21,914. On what is a very, very miserable day to be standing on the terraces. Well, no doubt today's attendance would be considerably higher, but for better weather. Good play from Dublin to Jones. It's with Everton. Power to Sheedy. Quickly in the middle. Stephen comes to pick up. Plenty of Chelsea players back. Harper on. Here's Clark. Oh, and he should have buried that one. Just high at the target. And he'll kick himself for missing that one. That really should, in all honesty, be number 2 for Everton. Clear-cut opportunity for Wayne Clark. Good header from Dave Watson. And again, Jones and Trevor Stephen back for Everton. Colin Pates to Jury, and Trevor Stephen putting it away for a throw. Keith Jones to Dublin. Oh, loses his footing. Now Peter Reid trying to spread it across, but well cut out by McLaughlin. Needed to be as well. and Southall whacking it into the second tier of the stand. Making sure no one takes a quick throw in while his back's turned. Here's Pates again for Chelsea. McLaughlin forward. A dangerous challenge coming in there from Trevor Stephen or Mickey Hazard. Referee agreeing. And gives Chelsea the free kick. Crossing from Hazard. Away by Sheedy. Ball almost breaking for Dixon, but away by Dave Watson. As Chelsea comes searching for this equaliser. Good control there from Dixon. There's Nevin. And Sheedy putting it away. Quickly taken by Nevin to Steve Clark. Once again, Watson away. Good game he's had. Pates to Clark. And just a yard too far for Jury. And Neville Southall easily picks up. There's 20 minutes left. Chelsea 0, Everton 1. And the Chelsea charge has begun. Clark, well played by him, to Dublin, to Jury. Out wide to Clark again. Oh, and well challenged back there from little Adrian Heath. Here's Pat Nevin. Brought in possession there from Peter Reid. Jones. Oh, lovely ball from Jones, finding Nevin. Cross in, and Sheedy using his right knee to good effect to put that away for the corner. short one. Mickey has it again. Whoops, got himself confused. Still with Hazard. Cross coming in. Hit by Clark. Darren Wood defending well. Holding off Ratcliffe. And that's fed through. And that's the equaliser! And it's Kerry Dixon. What a brilliant bit of play that was from Darren Wood. Absolutely exceptional play from him. Absolutely nothing on. He held on to the ball. Kevin Ratcliffe harassing him all the way. He turned, moved forward, drew the defence and slipped a beautiful ball into the path of Kerry Dixon. And Dixon made no mistake at all. So Chelsea back in business. 72 minutes gone. And Stamford Bridge comes alight. And on the balance of play, that was a very deserved equaliser coming in from Chelsea. Really can't speak highly enough about that work from Darren Wood. That was really excellent play from him. And I'm not sure if he's renowned as being a midfield player, but you won't see better skills than that. Perfectly controlled football and a perfect last pass. So Chelsea back in business, but as we wait for play to resume, Steve Clark is receiving some attention. So here we go again. Everton will be, will they come back into this now and look for 3 points? And that was a brilliantly taken goal there from Kerry Dixon. On a day when chances are going to be very far and few between, he made no mistake. Vintage Dixon. It's Everton's turn to reply now. Free kick to them. Sheedy with it. Away by McLaughlin, but only as far as Sheedy again. Crossing again. Oh, what a beautiful ball by Mickey Hazard, picking out Keith Dublin. Keith Jones charging from the middle. He wasn't caring about offside. He's a mile offside. Back come Everton. Oh, well played by Jury. Hazard to Jury. And Dave Watson fairly flying back there. What a match this is. Both sides giving excellent value for money. And there's plenty of time left for someone to nick the winner here. 75 minutes gone. Chelsea 1, Everton 1. And terrific atmosphere here at the Bridge. Darren Wood getting upended there. Tony Godden not too happy about the treatment he was receiving. And Sheedy receives the referee's autograph for his trouble. So free kick to Chelsea. Colin Pates to take it. Jury up well. Away by Watson. And as far as Hazard. Jury again for Chelsea. Moved chip forward. Looking for Jones. And a corner kick given. So corner kick to Chelsea, Pat Nevin to take it. McLaughlin up, knock on. Oh, and a brilliant save by Southall. Point blank save from Kerry Dixon. And off we go again, Everton charging this time. Ratcliffe up supporting the forwards this time. Power on the overlap. And what a brilliant save that was from Neville Southall. Absolutely super save. Alan Harper, bit of space here, shots. Oh, and what a goal that was from Alan Harper. Absolutely brilliant shots. And what about that for a balance of play, switching from one end to the other. Neville Southall keeping Everton in the match with the best save of the afternoon. Everton comes straight back the other end, and there's Alan Harper banging in an unstoppable shot. So it's Chelsea with it all to do again. What a match this is. Adrian Heath for Everton. And Wayne Clark getting himself a little bit lost and agrees to put it back to the goalkeeper. Well, there's 12 minutes left. Chelsea 1, Everton 2. And what a first-class match this is. Now Chelsea are going to have to commit players forward, but here's Everton with Peter Reid. Cutting inside, laying it back. Here's Harper again. Wallop! Oh, and he's hit the bar. Oh, and another brilliant save. And Steve Clark with a diving header away. It's still with Everton. Alan Harper again to Paul Power. Deep cross in. And a bit of pushing there from Trevor Stephen, and a free kick awarded to Chelsea. But what a brilliant shot that was from Alan Harper again. And a big muddy mark on that Chelsea crossbar. And with all this frenzied stuff out here, Everton stopping things to make a substitution, and they're taking off Kevin Sheedy. Had a pretty good match, and replacing him with the substitute Neil Poynton. Full marks for Everton. They've got their noses in front, but they're still looking for another goal. There's 10 minutes left. Colin Pates forward. Dixon up, beaten. Mickey Hazard laying it out to Steve Clark. And Chelsea move forward again. Darren Wood, nice pass from him, finding Pat Nevin. Nice chip forward, can Wood keep it in? He can. Oh, and that was a brilliant bit of defending there. And the referee, I strongly suspect, is badly wrong with that decision. That was, looked like Gary Stevens with a clearance. And the referee's awarded a goal kick. Steve Clark up to Hazard. Peter Reid to Poynton. First touch for him. And the ball coming through to Godden. Nice touch on from Dixon. Mickey Hazard on his way for the middle, but offside. Free kick to Chelsea. Big Joe McLaughlin moves up. Here's Steve Clark. Here's Pat Nevin. Cross in. Dixon up. Oh, and just wide of that post. Now that looked like that was going in there. It wasn't Dixon's final shot that was the one that missed. I suspect it was the one before. God only knows who hit it. Power forward. Pates up. Jones to Dublin. Out to Jury. And Jury trying to turn his man. Here's the throw. McLaughlin to Clark. Bad pass there from Steve Clark. That's just one of the very few bad ones he's done since he's joined this club. It's Clark again. Jones. Good play there from Wayne Clark, good challenging in. Mickey Hazard trying a little delicate chip there, but well, in these conditions. Pointing to Hazard. Here's Keith Dublin. And good challenging back there from Everton players. Oh, Adrian Heath nicking that one for Joe McLaughlin. Here's Poynton in space. And good challenging back there from Steve Clark. Excellent bit of defensive play there from Steve Clark. There's Peter Reid. Gary Stevens. Harper. Good match he's had. Well, Hazard for Chelsea. So no way forward, so back it goes. Radcliffe away. Into the last 5 minutes. And Chelsea now to late charge. Here's Darren Wood threading his way for the middle again. On to Dixon. And Dave Watson sticking out a boot, putting it away for a corner. Mickey Hazard with the corner kick. Away by Radcliffe. Jones forward. And away by Stevens. Break on here for Everton. Peter Reid bring it away for them. Adrian Heath, gap for the middle, but Final pass from Reid, not good enough. Well, Radcliffe was always going to win that one against Little Nevin. So Everton move forward again. Trevor Stephen to Alan Harper. Stephen again picks up the return. Hazard coming in, beating Poynton. Here's Paul Power. Harper, Heath. It's Pates for Chelsea. And good defensive play there from Adrian Heath. Never giving it up. And that's the story of this whole Everton side. They never give up. Challenges coming in all over the park. And nice play there from Ratcliffe. Gave himself a couple of yards. And plenty of time back to his goalie. Here's Dublin for Chelsea. Jury. Nice play there from Adrian Heath. And big Joe McLaughlin tangling with Heath. There's a few fists flying there. Terribly sure what that was all about, but I think Joe McLaughlin was not too happy with something Adrian Heath done, or did. So he seemed to go for a neck hold, applying gentle pressure with both thumbs. So some valuable time used up. There's only a minute left. Dixon up, Radcliffe away, Poynton up the line. Now Adrian Heath again. Heath laying it back to Reid, and that's a, well, I think that's a pretty poor bit of refereeing decision there. It certainly was a free kick, and certainly was a free kick inside the box against Peter Reid, and certainly should have allowed advantage, but apart from those three things, he got it perfectly right. He's awarded a free kick just on the edge of the Chelsea area, which I think is pretty poor. So right at the death here, there's 90 minutes showing on the clock. Free kick to Everton. And beautiful save there from Godden. Quickly up the park. And Watson again doing well to meet that. And that's it. At the end of 90 minutes of what was very, very entertaining football all the way. Everton running out, deserved winners in my view on the balance of play. 2 goals to 1, and what a match it was. Everton going into a first half lead, courtesy of an own goal from, I believe, Joe McLaughlin, but so we'll have to watch that on the extra replay. And then we went to the second half. Chelsea equalising with about 70 minutes gone. Beautiful build up there, created by Darren Wood and put away by Kerry Dixon. And at that point it was enter Neville Southall in the Everton goal for what was the most magnificent save I've seen down ever some time. One-handed, point blank from Kerry Dixon. And what a save that turned out to be. Straight from that clearance, up it went the other end. Radcliffe supporting the forwards well. And the ball swung across the middle, an opening for Alan Harper, a full 25 to 30 yards out. And he hit an unstoppable shot past Tony Godden. Just after that, Harper hit the bar where there's mud still splashing the Chelsea bar even as I speak. And at the end, perhaps Everton will feel unlucky not to have got a penalty right on the stroke of full time. But there it is. Final scoreline, Chelsea 1, Everton 2. The end of a very, very, very good match. We hope you'll be back with us soon.